What is a mother? A mother is the embodiment of love, sacrifice, and protection. Her instinct to shield her child is as old as humanity itself. It transcends borders, cultures, and circumstances. Today, we share a tale of valor, of women who've harnessed this primal instinct not just for their children but for an entire community. They are the MEIRA PAIBIS. Every society reveres its mothers, and Manipur is no exception. Yet, here, mothers aren't just the ones who lovingly nurture their children, they are the sentinels of their homeland. The torchbearers of justice, they are the MEIRA PAIBIS. MEIRA paibi, meaning women torchbearers, is a remarkable social movement in the northeastern Indian state of Manipur. They are hailed as the guardians of civil society. Their name, MEIRA paibi, draws inspiration from the flaming torches they carry while patrolling the streets, often shrouded in the cloak of night. Their torches don't just pierce the darkness, they symbolize hope, justice, and resilience. These women aren't just mothers, they are the very embodiment of strength. But why do these women, these mothers, take to the streets bearing torches at night? Theirs is a tale of history, struggle, and an unyielding commitment to safeguard their land and loved ones. MEIRA paibi emerged during the 1970s to 1980s in Manipur, a time when its people were fighting for self-determination and political autonomy. They evolved into the largest grassroots movement against state atrocities and human rights violations. Unlike women's movements in the West, MEIRA paibi has never been about feminism or personal agendas. These courageous women have never stood for their own rights. Their movement is solely for the people, the sons and daughters of this soil. These female vigilantes inherit a legacy dating back to Manipur's British colonial era, marked by movements like Nupi Lan 1 and 2 or the Women's Uprising. From combating alcoholism and drug addiction to challenging oppressive laws like the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, AFSPA, MEIRA paibi has transformed over time. They've marched through the streets, halting army vehicles, rescuing innocent youth, and championing justice. In 1970, Rose Ningson from Ukhrul district suffered sexual assault by certain BSF armed forces during a combing operation. Tragically, she took her own life just 2 days later, and her family's quest for justice endures. In 2004, Manorama was raped and killed by the 17th Assam Rifles. Her family's plea for justice remains unanswered. Manipur has borne the weight of heavy militarization for decades, with countless incidents during the dark days of AFSPA. Through it all, MEIRA paibi has stood as a beacon of hope and justice, advocating for the oppressed. Recent actions by MEIRA paibi are fueled by deep mistrust in the Assam Rifles, especially due to their alleged misconduct during this ongoing conflict. There are signs of them taking sides and failing to intervene when certain groups set homes ablaze. Manipur has been burning for the past 5 months, with more than 170 lives lost and 50,000 people displaced from their homes. In the face of this turmoil, we ponder, who is to be blamed for these circumstances? Is it the mothers standing to safeguard their people? Or is it the government entrenched in its ways, governing day in and day out? To date, substantial steps to address the crisis have been conspicuously absent. Adding to this, the Home Minister of India has stated, "Stop your women folks, and we will end this in 1 week." The choice is now yours. Will you stand with the mothers, the embodiment of strength and resilience, or with a system that appears tainted and unyielding? Now, let's make this story resonate with people around the world. MEIRA paibi is not just a local movement. It's a testament to the natural protective instinct of a mother, a force that knows no borders. We all have mothers, and we all understand that instinct, that unbreakable bond. MEIRA paibi's message transcends Manipur. It's a universal message of courage, resilience, and the power of women. It's a message that reminds us that no matter where we come from, we all have the power to stand up for justice, to protect our children and our homes from burning. So, let this story be a reminder. Let it ignite the flames of determination within you. Stand up for what's right. Be a torchbearer of justice. Because the natural protective instinct of a mother knows no bounds, and together, we can light up the darkest of nights. MEIRA paibi, the torchbearers of Manipur's women. A story that reminds us of the indomitable spirit of mothers and the boundless power of love.